know it's been a minute since I've been on my channel, about 2 or 3 weeks. But hope you guys are having a blissful day. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves, staying positive, staying present, and staying motivated, and staying true to you, being authentically you. I have missed you guys, but I kind of took a break so I don't like to force conversation. I don't like to force videos. I like to just kind of let things flow, and I just kind of took time off to, get things situated. I was go back to Texas. I visit family, and just kind of being in the present moment. Like I said, not forcing like what topic should I talk about. This. Just kind of letting it flow to me. Today's Friday. And I hope you guys comment, like, subscribe to my channel. Make sure you share my channel. Make sure you share this video. Thank you guys for your support. And thank you for watching this video, whether you watch today, tomorrow, whatever. Just thank you guys for the support. Enough of my rambling. Let's go ahead and get into the topic. Today, I want to talk about being your authentic self. I cannot explain. I cannot elaborate. I cannot say this. I don't know how many times I have to say this to myself and to others. Being who you truly are is is one of the best things you can do. I can say this from experience. I feel like when I decided to choose me first, when I decided to be who I was and did not really care what people think, because at the end of the day, I know myself. I know who I am, and I know, the things that makes me happy, people, places, whatever. It brought me so much peace. And of course, I'm going to, motivate you guys and give you a speech and advice and, encouragement to be who you are, no matter what people say. Because at the end of the day, everyone's going to always have something to say. And I feel like right now in this time, like when I look back at everybody, like my past, people I used to be friends with, like just people in general, like not to downplay anybody, because I don't want people like, oh, she thinks she better. I'm not better than anybody. But when I've came from who I used to be to who I am now, I feel like I can voice my opinion, as far as like people are so afraid to be who they are. And it comes with, so like, as far as when I say that, I mean like people are afraid to be authentically them. I feel like a lot of people are followers, to be honest with you. I feel like a lot of people are comfortable with living how society has made this whole picture to be like, this is how you're supposed to live, blah, 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 like basically like a basic life. And mind you, if you decide you want to live a certain life, by all means, go ahead and make sure by all means. But I know for me and for people that are struggling to be authentically them, to want more, but are afraid to reach more because they're afraid of what people may say, or they haven't just tapped into who they truly are, then this is for you. But if you want to listen, just cause, oh my bad, hold on, just cause, then go ahead and listen. But I've witnessed so many people follow other people's paths that others have placed on them, whether it's your parents, whether that's the church, whether that's just your friends or society in general. I know for me, I struggled for a long time to be this person I am today. I was going in and out of college because I felt that was the right thing for me to do. I just recently stopped going to school because I was like, this is not me. Like, I really feel like I was going to school because I wanted people to be like, oh, she's doing well, or she's doing so good in Colorado, or she's doing this. But then when I went in my second semester, I was like, this is not me. Like, how can I preach being authentic, to be the real you, no matter what nobody else says, if I'm still like, I was still doing like, things out of worrying about what others say. And once I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna go to school. I'm gonna just stick to the script. I'm going to be me. And I've never felt so much better in my life, because I know that God has a very, 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 very high purpose for me being here. Like, God has put me on this earth. Like, I know it. I feel it for a very big reason. And I know it's to help so many people in this world to find peace within themselves, and to connect them back to who they truly are, and not follow what society has influenced you to become, or your family, whatever the case is. And I feel like I said, a lot of people nowadays are followers and not leaders, or not leaders of their own life, and creating, that life that they want, they see. It's just like, you know what, I don't want to take the time to get uncomfortable to get to that destination. So I'm just going to go to school, or I'm going to do this. I'm going to be complacent because I'm not, I'm afraid to reach that certain goal. And I want to tell you guys, let you guys know, whoever's struggling with this or whatever, yeah, whoever's struggling with trying to figure out who they are or feel like there's more to life, like, you can do it. Like, reach for the stars, dream big. Like, if your soul or your heart is calling you to a certain way, but you're afraid to be you because you're scared of what your parents may say, you're scared of what whoever has something to say, it doesn't matter, because those that have something to say aren't the people that's really connected to who they truly are. And I feel like, for me, like, I just had, it was like an epiphany the other day. I was like, you know what, like, it's crazy how people that are looked at as crazy or do things that are not in the norm are labeled like lost. In my opinion, the people that are lost are people that's following what the agenda is. People that are following, like, oh, I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna retire. Like I said, if that's what you want to do, by all means, go ahead and do it. But for me, and for those who are wanting more, do not be afraid to be authentically you. God gave us a natural, basically a talent, but it's all, it'll be stripped away from you once you're born and you're thrown out there and people are like, that's a stupid idea, don't do that, you're not gonna make money off of that. Like, you can make money off of anything as long as your intentions are pure. Like, for me, for so long, I was like, I want to do psychology, I want to be a psychologist, I want to do this, I want to do so much. And the whole time, my talent that I had was basically speaking up, talking to people, giving advice, me being an inspiration to people, just me being me. My story is inspiring. And for you, you could like drawing, and somebody be like, you know what, drawing is not for me. Somebody said, you know, I'm not gonna make money, so I'm just gonna stick with a job. I'm gonna stick with this career because it's kind of close to what I like. I'm gonna be basically mediocre. Never settle for less. You have one life to live. And this has come from somebody that's been through so much, as far as like trying to figure out who I was, trying to figure out what I want to do in life, etc. And once you get to a place in life, you know what, you're like, you know what, I don't really care what nobody else thinks no more, because at the end of the day, like I said, only you know what's best for you. And do not let outside people, social media, influences, even money, try to dictate who you are, or, you know, pull you away from what God has for you and what God has instilled in you. There is something big inside of you that feels and knows that needs to come out. But because of, like I said, because of how you either raised, what you see on social media, your friends, don't be a follower, be a leader. Be that person, be that change you want to see in the world. And a lot of people that, you know, get talked about are the ones that are leaders, the ones that are different, as other people say, the ones that do things that are crazy. It's not living crazy. You're not making choices that are crazy. You're making choices that's best for you to make the world a better place. You're bringing in what God has gifted you into the world to create a better place. Think of it that way. And I know, like I said, for me, school was a big thing. Me even being gay, like me liking women, like for so long I struggled with that as well. But I feel like I'm in the most healthiest relationship I've ever been, because I chose me, because I chose my happiness. I chose what I wanted to do, not thinking about what no one else says or no one else worries, what nobody else was worried about. And just choose you, you know, be authentically you. Don't be afraid to step out that comfort zone and to figure out who you are. Whether you're weird, whether you dress differently, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It, honest to God, doesn't matter, because those that judge you are the ones that are comfortable. Those are the ones that's following the society way of how you're supposed to live, and those are ones that aren't connected to who they truly are. And those are ones that's driven by money, materialistic people. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this because this money. But when you know who you are, and when you know you got a gift inside of you, and you know that God's giving you that, money's going to come to you easily. That's something you ain't worried about. But because you're, you know, the energy that you have, the energy that God has instilled in you, will attract all the opportunities that you know is coming for you, because you were being authentically you. Choose you and be who you are to the fullest. You got one life to live. That is it. Hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. That's all I have to say. You know, it's a good day to be alive. It's a good day to be present. It's a good day to be authentically you. And stay up and stay blessed. Peace.